Hey, it's about to be a hot, spicy one. Because hey, just know that. But welcome back to Anime for Three, where we have colorful conversations around questions stemming targeted anime series, episodes, films. But today we are targeting a beloved Attack on Titan. If you haven't heard about Attack on Titan, you are living under a rock. But I am joined with two of my co-hosts. I am joined with Amanda, or as I always like to call her, Panda, and as well as with Krishan. He goes by Crew. He got you can't see for the audio listeners, but he got that Eren figure right there. That little, yeah. You know, hey, we salute to that boy. But I am also joined with three fantastic guests: Kaiser, who is a returning guest; Jewel as well too, who's a returning guest, and we have a new guest, Jalen. But I'll go back in a circle real quick, and we'll target you real quick, Jalen. But Kaiser, as a returning guest, has your favorite anime changed?
Yeah, man. I'm on a sports anime grind, so I'll put my favorite right now as Haikyuu.
Whoa,
Great volleyball anime.
Yeah,
is that complete yet, or
I think the season's coming out at the end of this year or next year, like the next season. Yeah,
got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, it's great. Hits the field.
Sports anime is coming back.
Hey, sports anime. Blue Lock is taking over.
Blue Lock, yeah,
But that's awesome. Okay, I need to get on Haiku ever since Blue Lock. I think sports anime might be a thing, but that's awesome. Jewel, has your anime or has your favorite anime changed since you?
Nah, I'm loyal.
Hey, remind everybody what your favorite anime is, real quick. Just in case they don't remember.
I stay loyal to not on Attack on Titan. I'm almost up. But My Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, don't. You almost.
I got Sunday series, so like my mind is in a million different places right now.
I feel you.
At least it's not One Piece. So.
Yeah,
no.
You have to say all that, bro.
Hey,
we all gotta get One Piece.
Your name is not even cool, bro. And what happens if it was a One Piece, bro? It doesn't even matter. One Piece is a phenomenal. One Piece is a phenomenal anime.
Yeah, you got 50 years of your life to give.
All right, hey, you know what? You know, since Jalen want to talk, hey, everybody, welcome our new guest, Jalen, man. What's your favorite anime and why? Since you want to dog One Piece, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna feel kind of basic saying it because a lot of people do it, but Naruto is my favorite. Yeah.
I mean,
you know, I lean.
Nothing wrong with that.
For sure.
It's a classic.
Like y'all were saying, but yeah, like.
Hey, what you feel about that new 4 episodes coming out?
You know, honestly, I don't know. I like it because anything, like, I'm gonna watch it. Like, I'd be lying if I didn't.
You watching Boruto?
Ooh.
I was.
Hey, Jalen. Don't even entertain it. Boruto's fire.
That's the same universe, though.
Boruto's fire.
Yeah, you just leave it at that.
Boruto's fire, bro.
There's certain parts that I get into, and then
Fire
lags, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not into it right now.
Got you. But you didn't tell us why. Why is Naruto your favorite? Is it first or?
Yo, I'm a person that like. And this goes for like other things too, like whether it's Marvel or whatever. Like I've always been on kind of the dark side of things.
Ooh.
Like I dig like the villains and whatnot, and I feel like they know how to build up the villain. You feel me? Man, knows what I'm talking about.
I know what Thanos fan, another one. Oh my goodness.
They don't
got another one, Krishan.
Yeah. So,
oh my god.
Whatever y'all come on here talking about, I'm thinking the dark side of it. So, yeah.
I'm out here.
I love that.
Okay. Well, we got another Naruto fan here. So Date Bayo, as we were saying earlier. Hopefully I didn't butcher that word. On today's episode, we are talking about Attack on Titan. If you haven't heard about it, how do I want to describe it? I'm just gonna it's a world where humanity is forced.
It is
It's a world.
The world.
It's a world where humanity is forced to live in secluded cities, and there's gigantic man-eating titans. They're Titans, yeah. It follows a character. His name is Eren Yaegar. If you ever heard that name, just I don't know what you're doing. But Eren Yaegar, his sole mission is to get rid of all these Titans. But over the season, it kind of evolves a bigger picture. But that's just how plot. If you are interested to watch Attack on Titan, Netflix is on Hulu, it's on Crunchyroll, it's on everything, honestly. So you might as well just jump on the fucking wagon and just roll fucking Steam Force, okay? But yeah, that's what Attack on Titan is about, and that's what we're going to be discussing. But the first question is, who is your favorite character from Attack on Titan? Who is your favorite character on Attack on Titan? And I'll go to Kaiser real quick because I'm really curious. I'm just really curious because like we really don't talk about Attack on Titan. So Kaiser, who's your favorite character?
Man, the short king, Levi. Most badass, but short king there is, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naughty Levi.
Why? You like him because he's short, or
No,
he's just a badass?
He's just a badass, bro.
Yeah.
Ever since like we first met him, even whenever he's like down, like he's not out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to spoil anything for somebody who's like trying to watch, but like,
bro, I'm like, I guess he just does. He's like a cockroach. He's just not giving up.
It's like plot armor, honestly. Low-key. Yeah.
No, that's a good answer, though. That's a good answer.
That's a great answer.
All right. Krishan, who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character on Attack on Titan?
Honestly, I mean, Eren is top, but like Kaiser was saying, like there's sometimes I'm just like, that man's just cold. And I remember watching, I'm not gonna go into it, but like there's another separate episode that just focuses on his past. And so like once I watched that, like, and you like kind of see that raw emotion for the first time.
Yeah.
Like whenever he like lost somebody, like that was like a comrade.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's like he just spazzes out, and that show was like amazing.
He takes revenge to a whole different level.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 100%.
And then the whole Beast Titan part, like that won awards. That one scene won awards with just him in it.
Did it really?
Won awards, yeah. It was like trending on Twitter, everything.
It was. And people are still making like, what do you call them now? Not AMVs, but like I guess like edits, like anime edits now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's pretty it's like an iconic scene, honestly. But yeah, Levi and that Beast Titan, they have like some it was just weird how they just have beef, like even in the current one, like he's like it was like, hey, I got him, but I need y'all help. But I got him.
I need y'all. That's mine. Like,
what you got against him?
He's like, hey, don't touch him.
Yeah.
From the jump, he was like, nah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, it's on site. Don't even touch him. I got it.
Yeah.
He was taunting him.
He was taunting him. No, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Jewel.
They're probably what?
No. Go ahead.
What?
They're probably my favorite toxic relationship.
The Beast Titan and Levi.
Beast Titan and Levi. Yeah.
Levi.
Oh, I was like, yeah, Levi.
It's not a hard name.
It's not at all. It's 4 letters.
Hey, it's gonna be a running thing. I'm gonna butcher names. Like, I'm sorry. It's gonna be a running.
Yeah.
It's like every episode now. It's like the main person.
Yeah, people on here just trying to figure out who you talking about half the time.
Yeah, I hope somebody's doing list of all of these errors.
Yeah. God forbid. Smite me now. Please strike me. Please. But no, Jewel, who's your favorite character from Attack on Titan?
Probably Sasha.
The potato girl.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Potato
Man.
I miss her.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in
Oh,
peace.
we talking spoilers? I was about to say like, say that she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She
Yeah.
died. She died.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, she was a real one. She was probably like.
I was so mad. That's like Amanda.
Yeah. I rock with that shape right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shirt is so stupid, honestly.
I admit I was big sad.
It's very stupid. I mean, but no, I mean, Sasha, if you put the pieces, like if it was chess or whatever, she was definitely like a fucking bishop. Like she really was a sharpshooter. Like you definitely needed her on the team. So
yeah, well, she also comedic relief and
she always ate all the time. She was always
but that episode wherever she went back to her home village and it showed her backstory and like and she saved that girl, like that was like a whole nother respect you get.
Yeah. For the longest time, now that we're on Sasha right now, when it was like early seasons, like 1 and 2, I thought that she was a Titan because like she would always just be like hungry. She would just always be hungry. I'll be like, bro, something not sitting right with this potato girl. I'm like,
she was weird, man. Like
She's
I also
always-
like-
That was you. We
Dude,
had
man.
that bet, Val.
Oh, I was like, I bet money she a Titan.
And I knew the manga, so I knew that she wasn't. And I was like, yeah, Val, like, do you see how she ate that steak? You might be right. I was just
I was
hyping you
hyping me
up.
up. I was like, yeah. Like I was piecing information. I was rewatching. I was like, hey, this episode, she was like eating shit, and you see her face. She's just like looking at people. I'm like, bro, she's hungry. Like she's looking for shit.
No,
She's tearing up that
just
potato
the
right
right
now.
idea.
Bro. Oh my god. But no, that's
I wanted it to happen for you. Like I did.
I also like Ymir, not like founder Ymir, but
Oh,
Yeah.
Ymir before.
What's her real name
also-
again?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
she was the little claw one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like the first
Lesbian.
one who like
She was one of
outed.
the
Was she a lesbian? That's what I was gonna ask. Like, did she have
Yeah.
like some kind of feeling?
Yeah, she
for,
has to be.
That relationship.
Yeah.
She wrote a handwritten letter and everything, like confessing her love, basically.
Yeah,
I
she confessed her love before she,
Yeah.
you know.
Before
Like,
they
kidnap
got
her, like-
eaten. Yeah.
Yeah,
What was it? Historia, right?
yeah,
No,
That's-
that's the queen. Oh yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. it was
That's
Historia.
who she
Mhm.
loved, right?
Yeah. Historia.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But no, she was a cool character. I agree with that. I like
No,
that.
yes, she
Yeah.
was. Yes, she was. Hopefully, we see something later, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Amanda, who's your favorite anime character in Attack on Titan?
Is
Do
it
you even
Gabby?
have to ask me?
It's definitely not Gabby.
She works out. She works out to this man's voice. I would just say that.
Oh! I know who it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say for the people. Who's your who?
It's
who
Erwin.
Yeah.
Daddy.
It's Erwin.
Why? Why?
Daddy
Because he has a
Erwin.
good lock of hair, gold lock of hair. Why?
Man.
Because
In
it's
English.
Erwin. I don't. If you've seen the show, I feel like I don't have to explain myself. I mean,
But explain it for people who hasn't. seen
because
it.
Erwin is that guy. Erwin got that dog in him. Erwin is Erwin.
You got a hold of
Hey.
him too.
Hey yo.
My bad. I rock with her.
Hey,
got a hole.
he got a big hole. Hey, keep going, Amanda. All right. Hey,
No, that's as far as I'll go. It's
I'm mad I didn't think of
as far
that.
as I'll go.
My bad.
That's terrible. You're that guy. And
I'm sorry, Amanda. I like her one too.
Good.
Anyway, keep it together.
All right.
Why? So, Erwin, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I will
his
say,
voice,
though-
his voice is calming. He
Yeah.
he holds. He
He's
has
a
that
daddy.
leadership. He has that leadership characteristics. Yeah.
I wouldn't call his voice calming.
I was trying to.
no, I would, but
Okay.
about his voice, I will say, like, when Amanda was like convincing me to kind of watch the dub version, and
Is
like,
the version better?
His voice is.
bro, it was we had
Yeah.
this debate. Me and Amanda were like watching scene in like English and then straight in dub and like comparing them.
Yeah.
And like Erwin's speech, like
Oh
the
yeah.
way he speaks is like sounds good in both. Like the way he, especially like right at the wall whenever he's about to charge everybody. Like he had that speech in English and like in like Japanese, and it sounded fire.
Did you think he knew that he was gonna die, or he was gonna somehow survive?
Let's.
No, he knew he was gonna die.
He gave up on
Let's-
his dream and died.
You're right. Let's just
she got
stick
this
with the
right.
question. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole
Jalen.
other conversation.
That is okay.
Great answer, though. You see what you started a conversation, though.
That's a good
Good answer. Jalen, who's your favorite character?
I'm a Kaja on this one, man. I rock with Levi.
Short King.
Yeah. But also, like, well, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say Levi. Yeah.
You already
You
said
say
you
Aaron.
said worse things. You just said a hole in
If you
Erwin.
say
Like,
Aaron,
you're
I'm
good.
on your side. If you say Aaron, I'm with you.
If you say Mikasa, I'm there with you.
Aaron's
Yeah.
right there with Levi at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Aaron
because
is
I get where he's coming from, you know, on a maniac level.
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna watch
so I'm-
after you.
Yeah, for sure. But I was actually gonna say Mikasa.
Mikasa's a
Queen.
good one.
Yeah. I don't like the
Yeah.
whole fact of like she's kind of controlled. That part kind of lessened it for me.
Yeah, I
Well,
hated
that's just-
that shit.
It's not her fault.
hated
It's in her
that
blood.
shit. Yeah.
But
No, it's not true.
It's like she doesn't have any.
Yeah,
kind of
that's not
freedom.
true.
yeah, well, they
Yeah.
make it the way they paint it out, you know,
Yeah,
it makes her look a lot. but she's
Yeah.
the same as Levi. It's like it's on site. And
It's on
like,
site.
I was rewatching the early episodes when they surround them with the cannons, and they're about to shoot him, and then they're like, "Hold up, she could kill all of us right now." That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a part wherever like she was on a rooftop and she was fighting those guys and like she was just doing these moves and then like the guy was like trying to shoot her and then like he like stabs one,
and
shoots
wrap
him to the other guy
Yeah.
and then wraps them together and walks away while they blow up.
Yeah.
And like the
Yeah.
blood came down, like
Yeah, she,
that
like,
thing
covered
was
it in blood.
insane.
She's
Yeah.
a fucking
yeah.
dog.
That was
Mhm.
man,
Yeah,
that
so
scene was like
She's up there too. That's what.
Yeah, bro. If you were picking up a kickball team, you definitely want her on your side. If you know what I mean. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't
I don't know what you mean either.
I'm like, look,
Like, you know,
Totally.
I was
It
like,
was like murder kickball.
Yeah.
Sure.
She gonna take you out. She gonna take you out.
that's a specific sport. I was just like, wow, a kickball.
Yeah.
Like,
Just think about it. Like, I don't want to
I would
ball
let
from
her
the
take me
costume.
out.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I see
she could
the
take
ER.
me out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're not
that
gonna
ball.
pick Levi for kickball. It takes so many
Because-
steps.
no, he's short, bro. He's gonna take forever to get that.
hey,
first base.
Berto will be the best kickball man.
That's
That
true.
man, his legs.
Yeah.
Hey, he is tall. He said he was like, what, 16, 13 or something? I was like, no, he not. No, he
Can we make a game like Attack on Titan kickball? And just
Oh, that'd be dope. The beast is out there rolling that thing.
like a random game.
Yeah,
Well.
no, that's a good answer, though. I fuck
Wait,
with
but
that.
like, would it be Eren as like a human, a Titan, or like the?
Oh.
I don't
the
think they can use their Titan powers, but if Mikasa's throwing the ball,
Well, 'cause all
I
of
don't want no
They
part
gotta
in it.
need,
Like
they gotta need their Titan powers. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
want
I keep seeing so many memes of Eren in like the big founding Titan form, and
yeah.
that was ridiculous.
The hair clip with the gummy bears.
Why?
Oh yeah, with the little things.
Oh yeah, I
It's
saw that.
like sprout
That's what
legs.
immediately
I don't
came to
know
my
how he's
mind.
holding that up.
Yeah, he do look like a haircut.
That head needs some hugs. He needs some love. He's just alone. He
No,
alone right
he
now.
needs a coffin.
Oh.
All right, we'll get to what
Alright.
you mean by that in a second. But my favorite character is gonna have to be Kenny, because I just it was just so iconic. I think he was introduced in season 3 or 2, but that whole like Kenny, like
Oh, Kenny.
yeah, like
Levi's dad, not dad.
Man.
yeah, and I think the
Yeah.
very first episode of that new season was like him hunting down Levi. I was like, bro, like who is this motherfucker? Like, he was a
Yeah.
threat. He was
Yeah.
a threat. Like
He capped that one girl on the roof with him.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
bro,
It-
like
yeah. It felt like an arc in the season. Like it was.
it was like a
amazing.
Kenny arc. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
That was-
I loved him. I wish there was some way he could be brought back, but I just he stands out to me in that show. And every time like I hear his name in a fucking TikTok, I'm like, yes, like I love that shit, So he's my favorite character though.
Him on the tree and like he was like talking to Levi. I was like,
That heart to heart little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the whole
Yeah.
time he didn't like Levi did not know that was like his was it uncle or
I don't
think his
were they related in a way? I knew that it was like a
his
foster
mom was
kind of
his
thing.
sister.
Yeah,
yeah.
Real uncle, yeah.
Gotcha.
So his
gotcha.
uncle, uncle.
Yeah.
And Levi was like, I just killed my uncle. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. That man was a paid assassin, bro. That man he didn't give a fuck. In that whole like when bro,
He
I
did
felt
not care,
so bad
bro.
for
He did
Eren.
not
Like
care.
Eren is like tied up and just
Useless.
looking at them having a conversation. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, I'm fighting for my life. But anyway,
He said
Oh.
chop chop. Like
but no, Levi's
yeah,
a fucking guy. But no, great answers though, great answers. But we're gonna move into an early Amanda segment. She has a series of questions for us that is gonna be very, very good. It's gonna be riveting. It's gonna target what Jewel kind of hinted a little bit, which was a little bit dark, and I kind of want to explore that a little bit more. All right, now we're gonna go back to an early Amanda segment. So
All right.
Amanda has a list of questions for us. So Amanda, the floor is yours.
Yeah. So I have a long list of questions here, if you can see. We're obviously not going to get through all of them. but there's definitely a couple in here that I want to target. So the first question is, and I actually have this debate with a lot of my friends that we talk about this anime in particular. So this has to do with Eren. And I'm not going to start with any one person in particular. So if you want to answer, just jump on in. All right. First question is, did Eren become the Attack Titan to bring everyone together to stop him? Or did Eren really just hate humanity and want to pretty much start over? And he is doing this intentionally? Because there's that theory out there where he just created this entire event to like make all the countries come together to try and fight with him or fight against him to like bring harmony. Mm-hmm. But then you also see the side where he's like, I just fucking hate everyone. I want them to die. So what do y'all think?
I think it's a kind of a mix. Like Eren is a product of his environment, right? Like he didn't really have a choice in to say. Like his dad got him involved in this situation, kind of. If you want to say that, like we can all say that, you know, how he can be able to have that foresight in a way that he knew this was coming or he planned this to happen, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think like he's wanting to kill everybody. I think he's just, this is how it's going to have to go. But I don't think he's doing it. Like, that's the first time I've heard that theory. Like he's doing this for everybody to kind of kumbaya and be like, oh my God, we have we have the devil. Let's kill the devil. Quote, like real talk. Yeah. But I don't know. Like, it was really hard to answer this question when I saw it, but it was very thought provoking. I don't think it's like one way or the other, and that's the beauty of the show. Like you can,
it's honestly like your opinion too. Like sometimes you start thinking like if aliens were to attack us, like would all of us come together to like take it out? You know what I mean?
Would
but
we
like
still be at war with Russia? Probably not.
Yeah. It'll be like all on hold, but like I think Eren like it's gonna continue. The cycle is gonna continue no matter what, and so like it's like let's just get it done.
I think he's a dumbass.
That's all right now.
He's a dumbass.
Yeah, he's an idiot. I mean, I don't think it really was his intention for things to go down the way they do. Obviously, with him having the founding Titan as well, he has this like future sight. But as far as like the question goes, I don't think he didn't even want to be the Attack Titan. Like his dad just like thrust that upon him. It was just like, yep, here you go, you're the Titan now. And obviously he didn't even know about it for years.
Was it his dad or wasn't it technically him making his dad do that?
That's the thing, but
it's a little bit of both.
Because
but his dad didn't want to do any of that. He didn't want to kill the royal family. He didn't want to take on the Titan. He didn't want to give it to Eren, but then we saw Eren influenced all of that. So I don't feel like I don't think it was his dad. I think from the jump, it was always Eren. That was what they showed us in that episode.
Well, also it's really interesting, especially with the way that the last episode or, you know, mini movie, whatever you want to call it, opened up with that first scene. Like literally the first scene you see in episode 1 is him waking up under the tree and like crying, and them bringing that scene back where you're like, he's crying because this is the moment where he like sees his future there.
That's such a great moment.
Yeah.
That's why I chose this background, because like that's like that moment.
Yeah, I made my friends like I paused it and I was like, do you understand the significance of this scene right here? And they're like, I don't get it. And I was like, this is literally episode 1.
Yeah. Last time we see Eren smile.
That man thought of it out all the way to the end.
I think Eren is hot fire garbage.
I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
I think it's a hard choice.
Yeah.
He's the sole key. Like he has to do something. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't.
It's sad. I mean, he's doing it because he like loves his friends.
Yeah.
And
well, does he love his friends? Because
so
he's been
twisted.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's really
and when he beat up Armin, that fight.
No, truly.
I hate Armin. I hate.
Yeah, but
everything.
think about the most recent episode in the special when they were in the plane or the sky bus or boat, whatever they called it.
Yeah.
It's a sky
And they were
boat.
like, why are we still able to like make our own decisions, and why are we still in total control? And then he pulled them back into, what is that called? The
Spiritual realm. I don't know what it is.
that place
Coordinate.
that we all know.
Yeah.
He pulled them back in there and he said, I am like, you guys are my friends. I'm still giving you I'm giving you the authority to do whatever you want to do because you're my friends. I'm going to let you do whatever you want to do. Right.
Yeah.
He's not controlling them like he is everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And with that scene, like it is, he basically says it like, I want you to stop me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
He's like, I'm giving you a choice. Yeah.
which
But he
brings me
did tell
back to
them-
the initial question. Like, why does he want them to stop him so bad? Why is he still letting them have the power to stop him? Because he wants them to come together and stop him?
I think to a degree, like, because part of it, like, when you watch the new episode, there's that part where he says, maybe someone found a way to stop it. When he's walking down the street, it is before he attacks Marley and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's crazy because I was rewatching that part I was telling you about with the cannons pointed at him.
Yeah.
And there's that portion where he was saying, I could just run out of here right now, become a Titan and go do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
But he stops and he looks at Armin and he's like, hey, I'm going to give you the option. He's like, because you always, have something that's right. To me, it's a loophole. It's like, I'm making my choice that I think is best, but I know how capable y'all are and, what abilities you have. So if you can do it, come on with it. We can throw these hands. But I think that's his loophole, because he can't, I think he doesn't trust himself fully. And that's why.
Like a checks and balances kind of deal.
Yeah.
In a way, for his powers. Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to put it.
And he could have taken some powers for himself and stuff too. But
He really could have. 100%.
Like when Armin was dying, he's like, he told Levi like
Useless
the
guy.
nicest, net like you need to save him. Like like he could have just went try to ate Bertha. Like I think about it and stuff, like taken and ran. But he's like,
oh yeah,
y'all got to stop me.
Yeah.
Well, also, I think if they had picked Erwin instead, it would have been like not like an insult to like what just happened, but like the whole point of Levi telling him to like give up on his dream and die was to be like, like it was like the same thing with Hanji where she was just like, I get to go out, like this is my flashy moment now, like y'all are gonna get to remember how cool I looked like doing this. So like they would never, Erwin was never an option. Especially
I feel like Erwin would have been the better option.
Hold on.
Armin?
That's a really good segue into the next question. So the next question is, how do we think Erwin would have reacted to the rumbling? So this can be a two-part question, right? It can be if Erwin and Armin both were still alive, or if they chose Erwin over Armin. But regardless, how do we think Erwin would have reacted to the rumbling? Would he have been a flock and been on Eren's side? Or would he have been on the other side trying to stop him?
I think he would have killed.
Yeah, I think he's on
I feel like he would have found. I feel like the politics.
He was already very suspicious.
Like it would have sped up so much. All those politicking episodes that we had.
Oh yeah.
Like after, like since then, when like the other nations and stuff, and then the government, like Erwin would have had that done. He ran through the whole court system of Eren being the Titan.
Thank you.
And like that quick. Like he came up with the schemes like, hey, you're gonna be a fake Eren while I go make some diplomatic choices. Like he would have probably
used those ties as like equivalent to our atomic bombs. Like honestly, like and I personally don't think there's anything wrong with Eren, what Eren's doing. Like if God forbid that you treat a country so shitty. You treat a country so shitty. You strip away their freedom, their individuality. You make them believe this whole shit is just like fake. It's a pretend world, and then you find out that you're pretty much fucking sheep. you're sheep for this whole, and like they've been fucking using you as a resource, and like no. Fuck all that shit. And that's why, and Armin is on this kumbaya shit, kumbaya shit, like, and I'm so glad y'all talked about. We went back to the coordinate, if that's what it's called. Went back to the coordinate, and then Eren told them, was like, hey, y'all thinking y'all gonna have a conversation with me is gonna fix nothing? No. It's not. Don't.
It's not.
Stop.
He's set. His mind is ready for that.
Yes.
There's no talking.
Yeah. And if Eren was, or Arwen was alive, he would have been dictating this shit way better. Is Eren's way about this mass murdering shit good? No, it's not.
Yeah.
But
he would have had Levi.
You gotta kill some people to make some change. I'm just gonna say it.
I mean, that's facts.
I'm just gonna say how it is. And Arwen would have done it very beautifully. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Yeah, that man would have. I don't like. You think he could get to like a different level?
I'm sick of Armin, man. I'm sick of him.
Erwin would have taken some motherfucking action.
Yes.
So I think that Erwin, I think, in my opinion, Erwin would have been on Eren's side, like all the way up, probably until right after the attack on Marley. Yeah, like when they all came in and they helped him. I think like Erwin would have been there. He would have done what was needed. And then after that, pretty much as soon as Eren started the actual rumbling plans and strayed away from Zeke's initial plan, I think that's where Erwin would have cut ties and then moved over. But I think that for a lot of what Eren did prior to the rumbling, Erwin probably would have kind of been on his side with it. Because like you said, sometimes you gotta do actions to see those changes. So
but he's so smart with it though. Like he will send his best friends and like a report, and then have them come back. He'd be like, "You go." He's like, "Go talk to Eren," and he's like, "If like you let me know if he's like with us and all, if he's 100%," and then like they'll say, "I know he's our friend or comrade, but." You know, and he will make what he has to do.
Allies, and you don't got non-allies. So,
and the difference too is he was always like he always chose humanity. You know, like for Eren, it's like I'm choosing my homies. He's like whoever grew up with me out the trenches, they're gonna make it. But he was opposite, right? Like he was like, I'm trying to give everybody a chance. So.
Yeah, but I feel like he was going to the bad spot though. Like he was sending, what was that image when it was like showing his history? He had those like pile of bodies he was standing over, and it was like that's obviously what he does. That's going to happen. But like, it was the first episode of like kind of the new Mappa season, and like that guy was like sending all the Eldians to their death, and then Gabby was like, "Oh, like why sacrifice all these people?" But like that general he's willing to sacrifice so many people, like Erwin. Will he ever get to that point? Because the way he sacrificed those people's fresh recruits to their deaths, like he can probably convince all of them, like, "Hey, we're going to stop Eren. Like, we need all the citizens of the town to come." Like you never know.
But do you think it's worth it to sacrifice all those to stop Eren?
Yes.
Hey, Eren on a bender,
number, man.
Eren on a bender. Am I gonna be voluntold to do that? No, I'm gonna stay in my house.
I'm
gonna take that chance.
I said I
smell a duck when I smell a duck, bitch. You not getting me with those sweet words. What the fuck?
I would have been
no, I ain't with this.
I was gonna look up and see a big ass foot. Just stop on him.
I would have very much been like front and center, like rumbling starting. Cool, take me. I'm out.
Did y'all see that scene where it was somebody that was like on his knees and had a gun and shot himself?
Oh, that one got me. Yeah,
I was like, damn. I mean,
that and the kid's head.
Yeah.
They said in the manga, like it was actually like great detail. Yeah, like it showed like frame by frame of him getting crushed, like in slow motion. But like in the anime, it was quick.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
I don't think they'll approve that.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that shit. Okay.
I just so was scared whenever they were swimming at the end of season 4.
I didn't know those bitches could swim.
No, I was
they were like torpedoes.
That's what like
but then they couldn't walk down a mountain.
Back up. because I was like, probably just feeling like an end and these hoes are swimming.
He's like,
They're literally just like one motion.
yeah,
They can't do any.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't
Now
be
it was
killed by
like
the one
it was
that
like we
tripped.
were back in swim team.
And like the steam was coming up from like
Yeah.
them in the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
was
it's
crazy
like,
too. They could see it from way away.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Y'all
Mhm.
talking about that? Gotcha.
Yeah, that
that's
scene
a
was
good-
terrifying.
Yeah.
That's what made me pick the manga back up because I was like, they really just gonna leave us here with these hoes swimming and just like leave it at that.
Oh,
Leave it at
That's
that,
what
yeah.
that's what made me pick up the manga just to
Yeah.
begin with. I was like,
been
I
reading
cannot
it,
wait.
but it stopped.
I can't wait a
stopped.
year. I
yeah.
can't wait a year to
movie.
figure out how this ends.
I
So
don't
I
manga.
bought I
just-
finished
How
out
old is she, Jalen?
the rest of the manga.
I needed to know.
I had to. Yes, had to know. Had to.
I had to take.
That's how
take
you
off
know the story
Instagram.
is so good. That's why it's number one.
I don't know if it's number one.
This
anymore
ending.
in
That's an
debatable.
unpopular opinion, but go off, King.
Okay, next question. Next question. So I think I'm gonna butcher this name. So sorry in advance. Flock? Flock? Flock?
No.
Trash?
Flotch.
Yeah. Trash.
Alright.
Garbage.
Yeah,
Okay, so what are our thoughts
Dumpster
about him? I think I know, but what are our thoughts?
he just want to
Trash.
be relevant. He just want to be.
Yeah.
relevant.
He's just trying to make a
Yeah.
name for himself no matter what.
Yeah.
I think I would
He-
assume Val would like this character because he likes.
Oh, I don't. I was glad he does.
Snitch.
Like if he likes Gabby, he can like flock. Like I just see it.
No, I don't.
No.
He was speaking some facts, but there's. I was glad he died.
Really?
I was
That's-
really glad he
So
died.
you have like a scale.
No, I hated him, but like I understood what like he's just a snitch. Like he's just
Yeah.
there to be, he's a fuckboy. Like he's just there, like
He's the rat of the crew.
yeah.
He's such a fuck boy.
There's always gonna be that, but I understood, but yeah.
See, I think he's a real ass friend.
What?
He,
To who?
he,
Since when?
Eren.
What?
He knew from the very moment that Zeke told Eren about his plan, and then Eren pulled him to the side and was like, "Hey, so here's what we're actually going to do." Like he knew from day one what Eren was going to do, and not once did he stray away from the plan. He was like, "You know what? I have faith in you. I trust you, Eren. You're my guy." And to the very end, to his death, that man hung onto the side of a boat and crossed the sea.
Yeah, that
Just
wasn't no
for
way.
one last-
That was
one
crazy.
last attempt
That
to try to stop him.
No way he did that.
That's cap.
That is a
That's
fucking
That motherfucker
friend.
had a rowboat, and he,
Yeah, he was getting
just
pulled in
OD'd him.
all
It would be possible.
He was
yeah.
snorkeling.
He was in tow.
What was that Tom Cruise movie where he was like actually hang on to the side of a
Yeah.
plane? What was it?
Yeah,
It's just like a Mission
Mission
Impossible.
Impossible.
One of the
Yeah.
missions. Yeah.
Nah,
So
I
that
can't-
man was doing.
There was a quote for that Flock character. It was like, when Eren kills others, it's fine, but when Flock does the same things, y'all hate
Hate
him.
him.
It's cool when I do it. It's cool when they
It's
do
a
it. It's not
problem
cool
when
when
they
I do it. But
I don't know.
know.
I like it. I want a friend like him. I want someone like
see
him
what
in
you
my
mean,
corner.
but he's kind of. I feel like he was kind of just trying to save his own ass. To be real.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's like, oh, Aaron's gonna kill me too. Might as
Yeah,
well
He's
try.
like, might as well try to save our people than us.
Yeah,
And,
he definitely was
yeah.
trying to like strategically align himself.
Yeah.
I just wish
He
I
didn't
wish
do
he would
it
have
that
had more
hard.
before that. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's because he didn't get much of a story much before that.
Yeah.
He didn't
And then
deserve
all of a
one. He's an
sudden-
idiot.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It was good for him to question the like.
Yeah, I think that's why. I
Yeah,
feel
it's
that way.
strict.
He
She is strict
challenged
on
a
her
lot.
opinion.
Yeah, he
Oh,
challenged-
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
glad he died because I was dumb at looking at his stupid bowl cut.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, that haircut was. I feel like everyone got to glow up by him on the, like the
Yeah.
flash forward.
Yeah.
That's how you know someone is like trash to that they
Be
don't
like, ah, let's not change this character. He's gonna die anyway.
They still look crusty as hell.
They gave the intern like, hey, here you go. You can make him look
Yeah.
like something.
This is the last artwork for vlog. Make it work.
Y'all are roasting this man.
Yeah.
You gotta find something nice to say about
I don't know-
him.
I don't know why.
Say
All I'm
something nice,
saying-
Why,
Amanda.
but my own feelings are hurt right now, and I'm not even.
This is
No, like,
I hope his
Oh,
barber was in Marley.
damn.
wow. Man,
Yeah,
It's just you.
you know, out of pocket. That's rough.
Joel did not hold back. That poor guy. Good thing he's a fictional 2D character, because otherwise I would just.
Hey, but me and some other 2D men got.
Hey, don't do this.
Hey, Reiner almost did it.
Yeah.
You said Reiner what?
I said Reiner almost did it.
Yeah. Reiner, man, Reiner was going through a lot. That man, he was dealing with bipolar, all man.
I like
I want to change my favorite now. I think he's my favorite. He's well.
What?
Yeah, bro.
No, your last one was good. You should
Keep what's up, bro.
I mean, I'm with you on that. I like his character.
Yeah, he was just.
That man had so much plot armor. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's because you like all the fighting. He got a dope Titan.
That man got his ass beat 4 times in a row.
He did.
He
I was like, I take it back. I can't cool no more.
He looks cool.
That man went through all that training, like all this years before Eren even knew how to control it.
It's just a run
And
wall.
got his ass beat through it. That's crazy.
That wall hadn't done anything though. He ran straight through it.
Yeah. I don't like how y'all disrespecting Reiner right now. Honestly, I really don't.
That was okay with his flock.
Ain't nobody care about Flock. Anyway.
Amanda does.
I do.
The lone friend.
just like Flock. I don't think Flock had any friends, honestly.
Y'all are not gonna
He had
peer
Miranda.
pressure me into not liking
Yes,
Flock.
yeah.
You would rock like a shirt with like Flock's face, like an anime shirt with his face.
But with a different haircut.
You're just if Flock has one friend, it's Amanda. If Flock has zero
me and
fans,
Eren.
it's
It's
dead.
just me and Eren. That's it.
Put some Flock merch on the site. I want to see
guy
how
holding on
people
to
buy
it.
it. I would love it.
Hell no.
All right. Y'all want to jump into the next one?
Please.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
We don't body Flock just like
No,
We can go round 2.
I think I'm done. I don't want my feelings to get hurt anymore. All right. So this next question
Cross
is
that out. That was
right. Never bring up Flock ever again. Okay. So do you guys think that Mappa is unintentionally ruining Attack on Titan by drawing out the
what?
ending? And so no, here's my thought process. Me and Val have talked about this a little bit offline, but if this was a completely finished anime, right, and you had everything that you could binge all at once, you would completely finish it. You'll have your own thoughts about the ending, but before you get to the very end, you would be like, oh my God, this is one of the best fucking animes I've ever seen. Like, it's just mind bending, the world building, everything about it's fantastic. But now you have people that are uneasy. They're getting upset, disappointed because we're having to wait a year in between, all these seasons or all these episodes. And we've been trying to get to the ending now for parts, but we've been trying to get to the ending for 2 years now. Exactly. So do you think that it's unintentionally being ruined by the animation studio because it's being so drawn out? Or do you think that it's worth the wait because it's quality? It's fucking peak.
I mean, like, when did the manga end? It was like a year ago, wasn't it?
No, it's been.
Or it's
done.
like 2 years ago, something like that. It
Like 2
wasn't
years.
that long. Where
I'll
where
find
it
out.
ended. I'm pretty sure it was like fairly recent. Like it was like post
2021.
probably. Yeah, 2021.
April
April.
9th, 2021.
Yeah. So like, they have to give space to like catch up. I mean, now like they should
Not
just end
really.
it. They're just trying to get
mean-
money. But
Then
like
why
for the
is
most
Happy
part,
making us wait
we're
for
waiting.
season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen? Like the first season
right.
came out in 2020.
Bring it out. Yeah.
I
I don't know,
Most-
from the point of view of someone who like watches anime but doesn't read the manga, it can be, I think, a little bit more frustrating because you don't know like the backstory and everything. Everybody's already read it, It's kind of like when they drop a new movie and they give you trailers and they're like, but it comes out in 2 years. And then you see like 6 different trailers, So
the
you're, like,
teaser
getting all-
trailers.
and what we live in now, like on Instagram and stuff, like people are dropping spoilers, throwing, putting the manga down there all the time. So it kind of ruins it, I guess you could say, how you were saying, but I don't
That's
know.
why I had to get off.
It's like it
Twitter.
can like draw hype at the
Spoilers are out there.
same way. Like
Man, they're everywhere.
people are going back and watching Baruto just because the people that like kind of drop little hints of this will and Twitter and stuff are like, man, I can't wait for this to be animated. And so it's like you kind of see a preview of manga, but like in a right context, I feel like it could like draw hype as opposed to like ruin it for you.
That's true.
But like in terms of the question, I was gonna say, like, I was thinking about this in the terms of Full Metal Alchemist. Like, I love the story, how like just beautifully it's written, like a book, like beginning and end. Like there was no filler, like every episode like was significant. I'm like, if they were dropping that now and we were waiting on like the same way we're doing Attack on Titan, will it like take away from the like actual story? Like when we look back at it.
Isn't that why they made Brotherhood?
No, yeah.
Well, yeah, but the anime and the manga were being made at the same time.
Really?
So they
I didn't know
decided that they were going to do the thing. Yeah, and then they came back later and made Brotherhood when the manga was done.
Goodness, yeah, because they had to make their own ending.
That's why people say don't watch the other one, watch Brotherhood. That's what they told me. When I like don't watch the other one, watch Brotherhood.
I think both are worth watching. That's another episode, but like, I could talk about Brotherhood all day.
That's a big episode.
I did not know that the manga was done or completed in 2021. If I would have known that, I would have went a little bit more lenient. So I don't think it's Mappa's fault. If it was done in 2021, that means I think
they're definitely drawing it out.
But like season 3 came out in 2018, so they were working with little to nothing, honestly. If we want to put it in perspective, and I was about to tackle them, I hated waiting. But if the manga was truly completed in 2021, they really didn't have they didn't have content. They didn't really have much to do, so there was no choice but for us to wait. I hate that I'm defending them, but Mappa does good work. But like I really want this shit to come out.
Yeah, exactly. They put in work. Yeah, like if those are documentaries.
As a manga reader, the way, after seeing like how they did this first episode, or like part 1, I think it makes sense knowing what's coming.
That's true.
And that it would have just been nice to know up front that this is what their plan was, because at the end of the day, I'm not mad that they split it up. I'm just mad that they're just drawing it out so much, and I'm like, you don't even have that much content left. Like you're pulling strings here. Yeah.
So what's you're mad about is that they could have ended it pretty much.
I don't think it would look as good.
Like, I think they could have just made this last part like a movie.
Yeah.
That was the original plan. I remember there was talks about making the last part a movie, especially with the hype from the Demon Slayer movie and how much money it brought in.
I'm surprised that
and then
they
people
didn't.
were complaining.
I'm glad they didn't, but like
a lot of people were complaining online, and that's
they were
why
complaining about the movie.
They're complaining they're turning the season into a movie. Because I remember that because they announced that
I didn't want it to be a movie. I want it to be.
And then people were complaining. They're like, "Oh, I guess we're gonna make it a season."
Yeah.
It
so they listen to people.
of like what they did with Stranger Things, because with the last season they gave us an extended last episode.
That's right. It was like an hour and a half or something like that.
That was a long episode, but
that was long.
I think knowing what's coming, I am glad that they did break it up this way, but like I don't think it was necessary.
I think that I would have been okay if it were like if there were 2 or 3 parts. That's fine. Kind of like you said, Jewel, just let us know in advance. But also, like, I would prefer to wait longer and have them all kind of, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but I don't like that it's okay, we're giving you the final part. And then you get to the end of that part, and it's like, okay, there's going to be another final part, and then there's going to be another final part. Just tell us in advance, and then I'd rather wait the extra year or whatever it's going to be, so I'm not waiting a year in between all these parts. Like, just fucking get it done and give it to us. I'll wait.
But guess what? You're going to have to rewatch all of it.
Yeah, it's giving me a bad taste in my mouth having to continue to wait longer and longer and longer because all I want is to see the ending anime.
Yeah,
that's really
because like for me,
about Bleach right now.
I'm ready for it to be done.
Bleach
So
is
I can
different
never
than
talk
Bleach.
about Attack on Titan.
I'm waiting. Give it to me right now. I will take it.
I'm impatient, damn it.
Yeah.
I want to see Bleach.
Me too.
I'm over Attack on Titan. Like, I'm ready for it to be done.
I feel you on that. I'm tired of it.
That's crazy.
Are you more mad they called it the final season part 1?
I think that's what it is. You're not,
or is it like, oh, another season? Would you be okay?
They should just call it season,
like
season 4. Call it season 4, and then whatever parts they want to do. If they want to go to Harry Potter route, because that's what fucking started these parts shit, then they could have fucking done that.
Hey, don't be hating on Harry Potter.
I'm not.
Right,
but that's what started these parts.
They did start it.
That's what started these damn fucking parts. Everybody was like, "Oh, we don't have enough. We can't put it in." I'm like, "Hey, man, don't call it a part. Just
But can you imagine actually like watching that episode cut into like little baby chunks? Like it so much happens, but also like they set up so much that I don't think it would have made sense in like a 20-minute episode format.
The fluidity of like the hour-ish movie.
20 minutes of people
and it really like the impact of a lot of the things like
what kind of episode is that?
Yeah, I think it did make sense. Like after watching it, I was glad that they did it that way, but still, I'm still pissed. I'm done with Attack on Titan.
And you're justified.
And
you're just
like sometimes I think about the workers. Like if I saw like how they are, like how hard to work, their fingers are probably bleeding from drawing these.
I bet they're well compensated. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Like
they got One Punch Man coming. They're doing other seasons. Like they're doing like
but that's Mappa's own fault for taking on all these other massive projects, knowing that they just need to finish.
Who else would you trust though? What other?
Everybody wants the best to do.
Unfoldable.
I mean, they're still crushing it though. Like whether they have bleeding fingers or not.
Yeah.
Whether they haven't seen their children in 3 years.
Yeah, it feels like Marvel, right?
Working 20-hour days.
They got them locked down in the basement somewhere, but we're getting these episodes.
That man has not.
They got a bed under their desk.
That's what I'm saying. That's what y'all are just like. Where's my anime? Where is it? Like right now.
No, when the pandemic shut down, they didn't go home. They just were quarantined at work.
Can you imagine that?
I want to make
While you're here, you guys might as well.
Hey, nobody can get sick if nobody leaves the.
What's the RDC skit? I sort of know what it's like.
There was one. It was funny than a biz. That's what I'm thinking about right now. But no, I don't know how true this is. The average that people, if you work at Mappa, any fucking job, the lowest that you get paid is $82 an hour. $82 an hour.
Dollars, or are you sure this is
$82 an hour dollars US?
I think it's time for us to pivot into a new career.
I'm just saying, I don't have no pity for them. I need my shit.
Listen, I'm gonna start drawing at the $82 an hour.
I need my shit.
They're getting straight stick figures, but I'm gonna try.
Hey, there's other things you can do, like
Go see them, take care of their families for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll be the person that reviews all the episodes after they've been put together and gives the final yes or no.
Oh, hold up. You capping.
Quality control.
Jalen, I see that you.
Yeah, we're coffee.
What's going on?
I think Val's copping, bro. I just looked it up. Their monthly salary is $2,000 for a base salary of a Mappa animator.
Bro, I swear I've seen 82.
Slave or Valentine.
The cost of living is
they make 200,000 yen. That's like $2,000. $2,007 a month.
I was like, dang, 200,000 a year.
But the cost of living is different.
They ain't get paid nothing.
They can't see their family. They can't feed their family.
So
They're just slaves to the anime.
Honestly, like if y'all need anything, just hit me up.
Reach out.
Socials in there. You know what it is. Just reach out. I know. I read something completely different. I guess.
No, it's like Squid Game where you just like sign your life away and you're like, I guess I'm just here now.
We're gonna have to do a charity for them.
But I mean, think about it. You can
A fundraiser.
you can put that on your resume, like I worked at Mappa, like that. Not it boosts up the
You
resume.
can get paid less another place.
They're not gonna let
Yeah,
you go.
but at
You think
what
they get to go
cost?
somewhere after?
I don't know.
Only way out's in a box.
Yeah, you're like, you leave worse than you got here.
Hey man, damn! I feel bad for them. I would never ever get that. $2,007 a month.
The cost of living is very different.
You're
I'm trying to
right.
keep my
But,
serious.
bro, have you seen
feel like it's
apartments in
pretty-
Tokyo? It's like not.
I think it's
nice.
pretty close to like their cost of living is pretty similar to America. Obviously,
Yeah.
currencies and exchange are different, but it's pretty
Yeah,
similar.
I think it's pretty
Yeah.
close.
It's different.
Yeah.
Got some friends that hop over there.
No, great question. I mean,
I need to be friends with those friends.
It's not a bad flight from here.
Oh, I believe
from
it.
where you're at, yeah. But Mappa needs to run our shit though, for real though.
Yeah, I'm just ready to move on to Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm past it.
April.
I'm ready.
Man,
I'm
I love
ready.
it. Jujutsu Kaisen is good, man.
Yeah,
I think it's July.
Oh,
Is it?
what's
July.
April then?
I don't know, but all I know is that they're doing like an extended season, and
Demon
my body
Slayer.
is ready.
Demon
Yes.
Slayer is April 9th. Yep.
April.
Yeah,
Hey, but we can
See-
watch the first
Both of
2
those.
episodes, bro.
See, this is what's exciting, and kind of goes into the last question. So, Jujutsu Kaisen, we're getting the entire Shibuya arc. They're not splitting it up into 3 different parts because it's the longest arc of the manga. We're getting the whole damn thing, and I'm loving it. But why can't
Yeah.
they do that for Attack on Titan?
Because Demon Slayer is king. What's up?
I think,
I
I
think
think
You said
Jujutsu
Jujutsu
Yeah.
Kaisen, right?
I
I
was
think you
said
talking
Demon
about
Slayer.
Jujutsu
Hold on.
Kaisen.
Let me, because you said Jujutsu Kaisen, and then Val hit us up with Demon Slayer.
yeah.
I think Val's
What?
more like that.
What happened?
He was
So
saying
you said-
he was saying he thought April.
Yeah. I said
No.
April 9th is
Demon Slayer is April. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be tripping.
But I think Demon Slayer is king still.
I think they're just more
what?
flexible on like the constraints of seasons now, especially with Demon Slayer. But it's an interesting like
and One
collab.
Punch Man.
Get the
king.
I can't
shit
wait for
out.
that.
Hey,
Get the
Well,
fuck out.
also the
One
first
Punch Man,
yeah.
season of Chainsaw Man was only 12 episodes.
Yeah.
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
It was like a little baby season. And when it
I
was
think
done,
too,
it
though,
was
like,
like,
What is
I
it?
mean,
Attack on Titan has a different kind of fan base than Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I know
no,
people
I
that
think
are jumping
everyone's
in Attack
just
on
gonna
Titan
like
that don't like
move
anime.
over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think just because Attack on Titan is like one of the most anticipated like animes of like this generation, really.
For Naruto, you gotta give them their
because, like,
flowers.
this ending is so like highly anticipated that I think they're just trying to milk it for what it's worth. And like
Money grab.
I mean,
It's gonna be a beautiful
after-
ending when it
it's
finishes.
just gonna be
I mean,
great. Yeah.
I feel like
but-
One Piece is gonna milk at the last little bit because
Stop this. Stop
all this stuff.
One Piece handles their stuff way different. One Piece shouldn't
Hey.
even be in the conversation.
Val,
One Piece.
Hey,
no, stop
how
that.
many episodes does it take till it gets good?
Stop this.
Uh,
That's just a
milking
question, bro.
it.
I said
Attack,
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, One Piece, Naruto. Those are all different things. Stop that.
Attack on Titan grab you the first episode.
Thank you.
True.
Yeah.
One Piece got it for me
One
too.
Piece.
Kaiser, did you send that tweet? It was like someone was like saying like, "Hey guys, how many episodes in the One Piece that for it
Yeah, we'll
actually
know.
get good?" And
Super
it was
popular
like
streamer.
the thread.
the internet trolls are just
I'm not
losing
even
their
entertaining
minds.
y'all today.
I like One Piece.
I like
One
One
Piece is
Piece.
great.
I'm just
Thank you,
saying you
David.
can't get mad at
It's a fact.
Attack on Titan for taking this long when One Piece has been coming out weekly and still taking this long.
And so
Well,
But at least it's something
One-
to watch. You feel me?
they should.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and they know
Boruto
what they
should be
are.
wrapped up.
You shut the fuck up about Boruto, bro.
Why are they dragging that out?
I just want
finish the
I want a
story.
Sasuke Itachi arc. That's all I
Just
want.
they release all the last 20 episodes of the Boruto and then let everybody just watch it because they're like torturing y'all week by week. Just
I'm liking the. We're
But
talking
I
about
digress.
Yeah. What
I
was the
digress.
question?
I had some comments to
Just
say about Boruto, but we know we're in the AOT episode.
Yeah, we're
on
in
Attack on Titan.
Amanda, what's the next question? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, what
That
was
You'll get on your last suit though about.
That was the last question I was going to cover. I have more questions if y'all want to talk about them, but that was the last one I intended.
Wait,
to.
well, did we all have like a favorite moment in this last episode?
I did. It was Hans.
Hans.
Hans,
100%.
yeah.
Had to be.
It was Hans.
Man,
Especially
Definitely, it definitely wasn't
her waking
Flock
up.
hanging on to the boat or anything.
Oh,
it was him getting capped.
trash. Yeah, him finally dying.
Val was like, "Oh, it was
That's
Gabby's 10 seconds. She was on screen."
Did Hans not? Did Hans?
Fuck Gabby.
You probably clapped.
She was just thinking of ways to ruin everything for us.
Did y'all not get Erwin vibes from Hans in that latest?
Oh,
episode?
100%.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why whenever she woke up at the little Oasis place, it was like,
Oh my god, that
like,
had
you
me
have
so
your,
emo.
that shit was like,
That part got me.
I don't know. I started laughing like the second time I watched it because I saw that meme and it was like,
Damn.
you can't. It was just like you can't be here unless you tell me what's in the basement.
They were.
It was like it was like
Somebody
meme.
told me, and
First time I seen it was it killed me.
someone told me, and I haven't rewatched it, but they said that in that scene where they're all standing like there and everyone is looking at Hanj, but there's one person with a ponytail
Sasha.
that's still looking up at the
Sasha.
sky. And people are speculating that it's Sasha, like watching her friends still.
Or potatoes. We don't know.
I saw a TikTok where they like stopped the clip right there, and it was, they did say Sasha was one of them, and there were like 2 or 3 of them that were looking after the boat. One of them was Emir, not Emir,
Yeah,
Oh, the
not
other one.
older
Emir.
Emir. Yeah, her, and then there was one other that were looking at the boat or the sky ship, whatever.
Maybe it was what's his
call it.
name? Bert
Marco.
Holt.
It might have been
Marco,
Marco,
yeah.
yeah. But there were like
Yeah.
3 of them total that were
Oh,
looking
Marco,
away
because
from
his brother.
Hanj.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Damn, that would make
Actual
a
Eren
lot
dead
of
inside.
sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That whole scene, like that, and then whenever they're on the plane and Connie is like, Reiner, this must have been so hard for you. Like, we finally understand you now.
Yeah.
And like that reconnection of kind of everyone like
And
coming
Mutual
together
understanding. Yeah.
and like finally seeing
Oh,
like
yeah.
eye to eye almost was like
It was
one
moving.
like really really crushing, but like really
I couldn't imagine how it hits the second time because like last time they were on the plane, Sasha died.
yeah.
And like they were crying like the way back. It was like a sad. It wasn't like a happy that we defeated. It was sad.
Yeah.
And then it's like we're not happy that we escaped the Titans and got away. Like we're sad at the same. So it's like it's the second time he's like that they've had a comrade die
Yeah.
while they're like going to complete a mission. So it's like that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I also really liked, I'm glad you brought up that scene because I feel like that conversation that they had with Reiner, yeah, it gave a lot of perspective. Like what they did with him last season when they made him kind of go crazy for a little bit. And
He was going
that
through a
just
lot of
made me,
shit.
yeah, but it made everything come full circle, right? It gave him so much more dimension as a character.
Yep.
So when we were talking about him earlier, he's really up there for me. Maybe not like favorite character because of the part that he plays, but just the amount of depth that they created for him.
Oh yeah.
He's a great character to have on the show. So like Krishan said, so much plot armor, so much.
That's
Man
because
took
it's
so many
armor
shells
Titan.
to the whole body. That man was disintegrated.
Yeah.
And then he just next thing wakes up in the hospital bed. I was like, I thought he died. I was ready. I was like, that's a good way to die.
If we being honest, Levi should have died too, but it's all good.
How?
that's plot armor.
Daddy
That
came
man-
That's
out.
what makes him badass, though.
Explosives didn't kill you, and you not
Nah.
a Titan.
He's built
Bro,
different.
There's
hey,
no
lost.
way-
hey, let him
They-
cook, bro. Let him cook.
Let him
They would
cook
never-
with my
No, they
two
would
hand
never
fingers.
kill him. They would never kill him because he was voted like the #1 favorite character in all of Japan.
Yeah,
so
you
if they
can't do
killed
that.
him off, the
Yeah.
show would
People
be
stop watching.
He would have to have a whole episode dedicated to his send off.
Yeah.
Like that man, it wouldn't just be that quick of just a bomb, and like that man would have to be going against 100 Titans, like to save everybody. Like
Yeah.
like Hanj, like he would be that way going out.
Because
Yeah.
I remember when that chapter dropped, bro, because it cut off and it didn't show him like getting
Alive.
better. Yeah.
Everybody
like,
was losing their
Everybody
shit.
Yeah.
losing their shit online.
Yeah. Everybody.
He
R.I.P.
probably changed how everything planned out just because like everybody was so pissed.
My
They
dad
had
was like,
another
no, we
panel
got to
like
do
that.
something different.
Guys, I remember like whenever all his comrades drank all the wine and they got turned.
Mhm.
It was like a panel where like he was in the middle and they were all like swarming him, and everybody like stopped for like 3 weeks and was like, "What just happened? Like, did he die or like?" No way he makes it. It's like 20 of his comrades were all drinking wine. Like that man had to kill.
Yeah,
20
he
of
took
them.
all of them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that boy Levi is something.
he's still talking bad
Ask
about.
you guys, did you guys not like those? I guess you could call them engineers that worked on that boat from sunrise to the next day sunset. Like, is that even possible? Like, let's just break it
But
down.
when your life is on the line, like
Yeah.
bro.
you man.
They only had like what, maybe an hour. Hans gave them to weld a.
It doesn't take that long to
Or-
weld, bro.
There's a
Was
leak
it not
somewhere.
You gotta have precision.
that's
You
why
gotta
I'm
make
asking.
sure. Because like
Yeah, it really doesn't take that long. I mean, of course,
Yeah.
they're in.
I mean, like they're already, especially if they have the skill for it too.
But
yeah, it
Like,
dries
yeah.
pretty quick too. Like it's yeah.
No,
Sealed.
that's the only thing I had. I was like,
But it's not gonna last long though. Like they did a half-ass job just to
Oh, yeah.
Just to
Yeah,
survive, yeah.
like
Yeah, there's a
yeah.
leak somewhere.
Yeah, there's a leak,
That
but
boat
it
was
just needs to
coming-
get
that
them
boat
from A to B. That it ain't coming
I mean,
back.
they didn't hit B. They were close though.
Definitely didn't hit B, bro.
No C. Do not pass go with that.
Oh man.
Is that all your questions, Amanda?
Do you want to touch on any of the other ones, or
It's up to you.
how,
Give us
how
a
are we feeling on
sidewinder.
time here?
We
Let's
can wrap. We can wrap it.
let's wrap up. Let's wrap up. I think that's a solid 4. That's a solid 4. I'm like the same height as Levi, but I do appreciate you guys.
Man.
For you guys joining Attack on Titan. So I can't even do it right. But
Levy.
That man just had to throw one disc for. What
I
did
had
he give
to.
you, bro?
Yeah.
I was mad that Levi has more Riz than he does.
Ooh, with 2 fingers.
He's
Mad that he has
all.
Irwin. He has a. What's his name? Reiner. Reiner's #1. Like that's crazy.
boy, if you don't,
That's why.
boy, if you don't get,
Yeah, you should have stuck with your first pick.
Hot. That's a hot take.
But no, I really do appreciate you guys listening to Anime for 3. Thank you to our guests for joining. Jewel, thank you for returning back. Kaiser, thanks for returning back. And Jalen,
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for your first
Anytime.
appearance.
Appreciate
It really does mean a lot. Do you guys have anything before we officially strap out that you guys as guests want to kind of chime in? Yeah, fuck Gabby. Yeah, fuck Gabby.
Yep.
We hear you loud and clear.
What is
Gabby.
Gabby's just very
Fuck
misunderstood, but I know we're at the very end.
you got the fuck Gabby shirt. I also need one that says fuck fuck.
Yeah.
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 We need to put like the merch for.
It don't matter the price. If you're selling it, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Val, can you like edit like a little click or something?
Anything
Fuck Gabby.
that's fuck Gabby related, I'm not clipping anything like that. So,
Yeah.
no.
Use the link below, or what is it? Link in bio for our merch. For the
Absolutely
fuck Gabby.
not.
At the office.
Absolutely
I
not.
don't got much. This is dope though. What y'all are doing is really dope, man. I'd love to come back anytime, and I'll be listening. I'll be putting my 1 likes and comments on Instagram.
No, we do appreciate that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna get
Hell
you
yeah.
on. We have a couple like my Chainsaw Man. We have we're gonna do Demon Slayer for sure soon, and then we're gonna do Full Metal Brotherhood sometime in the near future. So
I'm gonna need you back when we have our Naruto episode, so we can talk about how much we love Pain and Madara and all
Hey,
these villains.
Naruto
Somebody
episode,
get
you got to
me.
split it
Somebody
like
get
parts
me.
though.
Naruto's like a whole
Like you should do a mini
series.
series. That's a lot of.
Why do we love Sasuke?
Naruto
Yeah.
might be our next miniseries.
Sasuke.
Stay
Itachi and
tuned.
Sasuke, my
Yeah.
homies, you know.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I'm here
But
for it.
yeah, thank you guys.
The
Thank you
mini
guys.
series are like an hour long.
Yeah, but we're working on that.
No, it's all good though.
Yo.
It's content.
Hey, people
Yeah.
like it, man.
Yeah, they do. They do. But no, appreciate you guys joining as guests. My co-host Amanda Krishan, you guys have anything to sign off on? Amanda is raising her shirt and showing "fuck Gabby" for your audio listeners.
Where's the link for the shirts?
Krishan is showing his Eren action figure. So
I'll make as
amazing.
many as we need.
We're
Yeah.
not making that shirt. Do not listen to them. It will not be sold. But I do appreciate you guys.
Shirt.
You guys can officially strap out of Anime for 3. Thank you guys for listening. Be following us on our socials. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. We're on TikTok. It's Anime for 3. You got to spell out the 3. We are also on YouTube as well too. This episode might be posted on there and uploaded. If you want to see our smiling faces and our engagement as well too, you can be able to check it out on YouTube. Anime for 3. You got to put the number 3 for the YouTube. But this is your official strap out. This is the end of Anime for 3. Thank you so much for joining, and peace.